My nub chubs.
Yub
Yub
nub. Eat up, yub nub.
Dude,
Suck on my nub nubs.
Hayden knows that entire song.
I know he does.
He's a real son of a bitch, too.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's just a shame that he's got a dick swinging past his knees, or I'd make fun of him. But I can't.
Dick swinging past his knees. God, he is a god among men.
Granted, because it's that long, it's not really human-shaped anymore.
No.
I think it has fingers.
I'm pretty sure it's gained sentience.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually, it's not even fully penis.
It's self-aware.
It's conjoined twin.
It is a self-aware
on his
penis. I'm going to turn this mic level down a bit. Sorry for everyone if that sounds weird.
I remember when I was in middle school, and I used to have this thing, because like every middle schooler has a really stupid shtick that they do. Just a really fucking idiotic shtick that they do. Mine was that I liked to come up with like the most disturbing thoughts.
Yeah.
To freak out people. And I know I came up with like tons that were way more disturbing than this, but this one just always stuck in my mind after I came up with it. I told my friends to picture a dick with arms.
Why?
Well, just think about it. It's just a dick, but it's not like little, like tiny, like Kermit the Frog, like puppet arms either. No, like human biceps proportional to the size of the dick, and it having a sort of sentience of its own. So like it sees vagina, it's like crawls inside and pulls itself in. How wrong is that?
That is very wrong. It's also more wrong that you thought that up.
I know, and I was proud of it.
Dude, you know what?
And I still sort of am proud of it.
You know what I was really proud of? Do you remember this? What if snakes had penises on the outside of their body?
What if snakes had testicles on the outside of their body? Yeah.
And then just the image of...
Just a snake slithering, screaming in agonizing pain as its testicles drag on asphalt. Yeah, that was from the same era. That was a similar era thought. I had a thing about phallic things with an extra body part.
Yeah,
that was a running trend in my life.
It's a very odd running trend.
Yeah, I wonder if it like stemmed from childhood trauma or something. Like,
dude, I keep messing with this mic, and I'm sorry for the listeners because this episode I'm keeping because it's already got some good quality stuff.
We didn't even have an intro to this episode.
No, we didn't. I took off the windsock because you know what? It doesn't sound as tinny. I mean, you hear more of the bumps, but I also hear more of my voice and more.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
I do have to kind of turn it. Actually, if we had some kind of stand that kept it like this, because then I have a mic that's facing me. You have a mic that's facing you.
Yeah.
This would be optimal. I mean, I could kind of hold it like this, but my arm's gonna get tired.
Yeah.
For the listeners, you might have figured this out by now, but we record in a car. I was driving the last few episodes, or I don't know, every now and then I'll be driving, but most of the time it's Joe driving, so I'll be the one holding the mic. And you know what? It's not easy. This is my first time holding. This is my first time holding the mic. Yeah. And I'm trying to lean it towards me when I'm talking, lean it towards you when you're talking. Something like that.
Don't put forth the effort. That's what I did.
You put forth the effort.
No, I didn't.
Well, the problem is if I turn it to me while I'm talking and then turn it to you while you're talking, it starts feeling like I'm interviewing you.
Yeah. In a way, you sort of are. Like,
this is kind of, yeah. I mean,
that's totally the dynamic that we have set up because you keep moving the microphone.
Exactly. And then I talk real close to the mic like this.
What?
I talk really close to the mic like this.
Oh.
This is another episode of Driving Mr. Goobalie. Yeah. So here we are. We're driving.
Those are some Halloween-y lights over there.
Yeah,
those weren't even Halloween decoration lights. Someone just decides to have their like window, like the facade of their store.
Dude, there's an armrest I could pull down.
Yeah.
This is much easier.
Yeah.
This is exactly the level I was holding it at, too.
Oh, perfect.
So this works. Oh, now that's some good Halloween decorations right over there.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So yeah, so we're coming up on Halloween. Coming up on Halloween.
I love
around
Halloween.
this time of the recording. This may even be.
This may be post Halloween.
Yeah, this might be. I don't know.
Post Halloween. Nah, who cares?
Whatever. Who cares? I'm not gonna just tell people when this is gonna be. I'll out when it is of the time of the recording.
We're gonna post this March 23rd, 1977.
God damn it, dude, we missed that date.
Shit, I wasn't even born.
No, I wasn't either.
Did anything good happen in 1977? Wait a minute, shit,
shit,
Star
dude.
Wars came out in 1977,
Yeah, there's a lot of,
right?
1977 is a fucking phenomenal year to
I always
be
think
alive.
of the 70s as just like this barren time of like mustard yellow, and that's it. Like,
Oh my god, yeah.
it's just mustard yellow, hairy
Sepia.
chests, and Tom Selleck mustaches.
Everything is happening in sepia filter.
Sepia.
You're gonna out me?
Did you pronounce sepia with an L?
What?
I thought you said sepia.
I said sepia.
I could have sworn you said sepia.
Sepia?
Which is a bitchin' Pokemon name.
That's true.
But the not correct pronunciation of
Of
sepia.
sepia. No. No, that is not correct.
Granted, I'm not going to judge you all too much, because how many times have people said sepia aloud?
Yeah.
You just read it on like any camera.
Well, that's
you've
like
ever had.
that's the thing about human languages. People say the incorrect thing for so long, it eventually becomes the correct thing.
Yeah. Like the word enough
Mm-hmm.
used to be pronounced Enoch.
Yeah.
That's why it has a G. And
then people had enough about it. They had
and
enough about it.
aprons,
Uh-huh.
they used to be called naprons. A napron or an apron.
Ah.
Yeah. Same with
getcha.
same with newts. They used to be called oots.
And newt.
Yeah. Eye of oot.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I like, yeah. Human languages. Very, very interesting.
I was just it just reminded me, I haven't watched Buffy in forever.
Oh, dude, I just binged Buffy. Like,
Oh, you
what,
bitch.
I think 2 summers ago?
I love Buffy.
But, dude, that was such a good decision. That was...
Oh, it's always
Because it was
a good
like, it was on
decision.
Netflix, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I always make a Buffy reference, but it's always not really backed up by anything, because I only kind of remember the episode that I'm referencing. Like, remember the Mantises, and they were doing stuff. I need to rewatch Buffy.
remember there was a teacher and she had horns.
Yeah, so that
Did
was...
Xander have sex in that episode? I don't know.
Yeah, and then I finally binged it. So then, like, I started, which was awesome, because then I would make the Buffy references again, but now backed up by, like, I had just watched this yesterday. Type of, like, so, like, my references are like in way too much detail.
Yeah.
Like, to someone who would, like, yeah, I watched the show when it was out, and not recently. I know what you're talking about, but why do you remember it so well?
No, yeah, the part where like Buffy stabs Angel and he goes into the hell portal, but that's when he gets his soul back and he reaches out with his right hand.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. Like, what? How
That's
the
when
fuck?
she knew that she fucked up. Like,
Oh, dude, Buffy's good shit. And I got that game, the PS2 game, which you almost got too.
I almost got.
Oh, this was sad. So
Buffy
we go to
Chaos Bleeds.
Yeah.
I've been wanting that game since I first heard about it on a DVD extra on season 2, I believe, of the Buffy DVD.
Oh my god.
Might have
dude.
been season 3.
Yeah, so I picked it up. I was at some game store in like far western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was when I was working, doing traveling and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I was out there in the middle of
selling
nowhere.
shoes.
Selling shoes.
Door-to-door
Shoe salesman in
Last of his kind.
Pennsylvania, Texas, Minnesota.
The Pennsylvanians sure loved it.
They did. They
The
did love
Minnesotans
shoes.
sure loved it. Wait, I love how you just like just total bumpkin territory. That like, like
Hi.
those people would buy shoes from the door-to-door shoe salesman.
Oh,
The like coal mining country, yeah, West Pennsylvania, dude. I don't question it.
No. So yeah, so I was in this game store. I forget the name of it, but it was amazing. It was a chain, but it's a chain that like where we are, we do not have. Like I haven't heard about it, and I found it. So I think it's more like I don't know,
a Midwest thing.
type of thing. Yeah. So
I went to a Midwest chain gaming and like collectibles store.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
So
it might have even been the same.
Might have been.
But yeah. So yes. Anyway, it was like a Hot Topic, a Barnes and Noble, and a used game, like a mom and pop used game store. Just had the fucking hell love child, you know, like of three people, you know. So. And it was just amazing, and such a large library of used games.
Oh.
So I find Buffy Chaos Bleeds, and I'm just like, oh. So I buy the hell out of that because one, the condition was phenomenal. Not a scratch on that disc.
It's because nobody played that game.
No one played it. It still had the wrapping on it, so it had everything.
Oh shit! Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's like a brand spanking new.
But
Buffy.
as used.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
And, you know, and it was for a very fair price.
Yeah.
Like, very fair. And I think they were doing some promotion. I think I also got, like, 25% off because I had to
Holy shit.
buy something else. Yeah, so, like, it was cool. So, yeah, so I have that, and I can't wait to play it. I'm probably going to play that with Goobalie. But the thing is, I don't think I would wear a mask because I kind of want to enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Like, the mask, I love the mask.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's our whole gimmick.
Yeah.
But sometimes, man, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I get and that's why I feel like the more
I've seen how sweaty you get under there,
dude,
man.
and that's why we just started doing this in the summer. Like, finally started recording. I mean, well, we started like March, the first recording, and that one wasn't so bad. But we're just sitting in a basement with no air flow. And that was before I had the filters in the back. And oh god, we're getting into an accident.
No, we're good.
So yeah, that was before we made the whole airflow system in the back there. But yeah, no, it gets tough, and I mean it's amazing for rage quit games. I mean I've done a few, but I mean a lot of them haven't been able to record correctly because I'm fucking dumbass shit.
Oh god, we suck with technology.
Oh my god, like. There's just an episode, and I'm totally releasing it, of it's just an absolute fiasco. It's just me trying to play until dawn.
This turn, it's like it's butterfly shaped.
Oh dear God! How do you know when you get to go?
Where do I go? Like I'm turning left, but which left?
Yeah. This is 1, 2.
It's a 5-point intersection.
It's a 5-point intersection. Yes, it is. Very large 5-point intersection.
Yeah.
Where are we?
It's like every lane is double. I don't know. I think I may have ever been here once. I don't recognize it.
Do we have the green, or do they have the green?
We do not have the green. We have a giant red light that's like angry at us.
Very angry.
Yeah, this is like. It's like we got caught by like a War of the Worlds tripod. Like just,
oh yeah. So I don't remember what I was saying.
You were talking about our technical difficulties.
That episode. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun, and I'm still gonna release it because it has funny moments. Because I get so angry and I freak out with the mask on because it's like I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I just wanna and it makes things so much more difficult. And I know people on the other end are just like, oh my god, like Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Where I just walk past the key, which I didn't even know it was there the first time because I'm already in that room.
Yeah.
I walk right past it, I fall down, and then I have to go right back up, and then I still don't see the key, and then I see the key. But I didn't know that I didn't see it the first time, and I'm just trying to get through this door, and I'm like, oh, I guess I can't get through this. I could not see it whatsoever.
Oh man!
But I mean, I guess at
least you have an excuse, though.
Yeah, it's an excuse, and I feel like it brings a little bit of entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun. God, this is
a terrible road.
I'm really hearing those bumps.
I am sorry. Here, if you maybe lift your arm a little bit while we're on the bumps.
No,
it does not do anything. Okay.
I just hear it. We're just hearing it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, This car does not handle bumps very well.
I can't wait till you get your other car.
Yeah, I need to.
Do you want to name drop the brand?
Yeah. This, but do a little like, this is not an advertisement. This is not a.
Well, yeah. Well, people can assume what kind of car I drive because that is the one we used for the
for the backdrop.
For the logo.
Yeah.
For driving Mr. Goobalie.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I used my car, but you driving it.
Yeah, which would never happen.
No, that would never happen.
For a multitude of reasons.
One, because of the stick shift, which was a bad that alone was a bad enough reason to not, or good enough reason to not record.
Yeah. Like I'm never gonna drive a stick shift ever. I don't care to learn stick.
You know what though? I was like that until like I saw that car and I'm just like, I want it, and it's stick. I'll learn it. I'm gonna test drive it. Do you know stick? Sure. I just take it out of the lot. Yeah, like that. Stall go. Oh my god.
When my girlfriend's car was having problems, it would stall out like a stick shift car.
Dude, let's talk about
and it was automatic. So
that was the same thing with my first car.
They were both.
It was a 2000. It was a 2000 Ford Focus.
Oh shit! Yours was a 2000.
2000 Ford Focus.
A Phallus is a 2007.
Well, that's why I called it the Millennium Focus.
Oh right.
Yeah,
I remember you calling it the Millennium Focus.
I mean, it was just such a clever name.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck Ford Focuses, man.
Oh my god, dude, that thing was a shit.
Fuck American cars. American cars just suck.
But it would do that. It would stall out every time it stopped.
Yeah. To
the point where I'm at a red light and I would just turn off the car.
Yeah.
Wait for it to turn green and then go. Like.
Oh, they kept having this problem where the Ford Focuses kept having this problem with water getting into like the tubing or something like that. I know nothing about cars, but like
water got in somewhere it shouldn't be.
Water got in somewhere it shouldn't have gotten.
Dude, and remember the wind stars where fire came out of just everywhere? Every square inch. My dad almost died.
Your dad legit almost died in a Ford Windsor. Fuck Ford.
Dude, and there was it was nothing happened to the car. It was just the car just combust into flames. And you had to pull over the side of the road, and it just, oh my god. We still have the license plate, the singed, melted license plate that's just hanging up somewhere in our basement.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, it is amazing. I love it. But
that is amazing.
You know, nice memory of a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Just driving to work and flames, immediate flames.
Yeah, I remember seeing the photos of the wreckage, and it was just a skeleton.
Yeah,
that's all that
it
was
did.
left.
It was just a black skeleton.
That's how
gone.
Intense the flames were that it just melted the body.
I mean, the
steel frame was all that was left, right?
Yeah, the license plate. It's just metal. Like all the paint and everything is off, and it's half melted. Like it got that hot. You know? And it just started melting metal. Stop. Boom. Yeah. So, fuck Windstars. Anywho, I think
fuck American-made cars. Just seriously,
how long has this been going on for? 18 minutes. Oh, fuck it. Let's keep going. I was about to end it, but whatever. Let's keep going.
Dude, seriously, American-made cars. I've never, in terms of recent history, I have not really heard anything good about anyone's American-made car. But if your car was made by an Axis Power,
dude, well, that's
for whatever reason,
the best part,
it kicks ass.
When my girlfriend comes over and she has her Mercedes, and my parents both drive Mazdas, and I obviously have the Fiat.
Yeah.
So you just see the Axis Power just parked around my house. The Germans, the Japanese, and the Italians.
Dude,
I don't know why. I forgot which one I said already. like, oh god, don't say the Japanese and the Japanese. Don't do it.
The Germans, the Japanese, and the Irish. The axis of evil.
Oh, the Japanese, the country's so nice you say it twice. Except not in the 40s. They weren't so nice.
Nah.
I mean, I'm sure there were nice Japanese people, but
Yeah, like George Takei.
yeah, he was around in the 40s.
Yeah, he was in an internment camp.
Oh my God, he was!
Yeah.
I did read about that.
Yeah.
I had to read about that. Did he make a documentary about that?
He made a Broadway play
He made a
about.
Broadway. That's what I was reading about.
Yeah.
His Broadway play about that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want to watch that Broadway play.
Yeah. I'd like to watch a pirated version of that.
I would love to see about it. The only
So,
actual
fell
Broadway
through someone's
play.
trench coat, like.
The only actual Broadway play I watched was Anastasia.
You saw it on Broadway?
I did.
Holy shit!
Like a few weeks
oh
ago.
yeah,
Yeah, I have all that footage.
Yeah,
But
remember
dude, you know what's
that.
fucked up?
What?
So I'm watching it, and it ties it to like the history of Russia. So
Yeah.
you know, St. Petersburg becomes Stalingrad, and you know, communism is it's the birth of communism and all that.
Yeah.
So Anastasia's family was killed because they were, you know, the monarchs, and they represented that, and they wanted to turn, you know, they wanted to remake Russia.
Yeah.
And a part of that, I'm thinking, like, you know what, Anastasia, maybe you shouldn't lead the country. What qualifications do you have other than I was part of that royal family?
I was born into wealth.
Exactly. So I'm like, I mean, not to support communism. I mean, and, you know, maybe it didn't go entirely well, but when the people revolt, they revolt for a reason.
Yeah.
That's what I got from that. And you know what? I still don't know the full story because, for whatever reason, when you're in high school and middle school, they skip past so much history.
Yeah.
I had to research for myself the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much of and you know what? I do love history, and I love that kind of shit, so, like, I love doing it. But there's so much that I wish I had learned because I have to kind of come across things, you know, or told them, but by just conversation, not...
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I have to do my own research about a lot of history.
Yeah, like what... I took AP US history.
Yeah.
And I always sucked at history classes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why I took AP US history. It was kind of stupid of me to do it.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I passed the US history AP test was because the major questions on the test involved 20th century politics that I was already familiar with before even taking the class. So like, me and Hayden both like intimately like knew this stuff. So while all of our classmates are like, "What? We didn't cover Nixon. We couldn't get to Nixon," and I'm just like, "Yeah, fucking Ehrlichman, Haldeman."
Just knowing your shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hayden. He's another history buff.
Oh, Hayden's the biggest history buff of us all.
Now he's the biggest one I know.
Seriously, he's. It's almost kind of a shame that he's not like going into like.
I mean, I'm sorry. He also has that amazing musical talent.
Yeah.
And he can also. It's just like if everything goes wrong, he would be the greatest history teacher.
Yeah, seriously.
If all goes wrong, Hayden just is a teacher. He can just teach.
Yeah, but I don't think he likes it. You know, like
that's a shame. I think he just wants to be a student forever.
Well, I think everyone should be.
Well, you know what? That's a big philosophy thing.
Yeah,
you should be a student forever.
Yeah, I
always learn.
I really wish I had just expendable money to just throw towards a random college course of my choosing.
Dude, I would love. Dude, I'm so jealous. There's kind of a friend from school. So we only kind of hung out around then. I haven't really talked to him since, but you know, we'll connect on Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I see that he's going back to school to get another degree. Now he comes from a family that has the kind of, you know, resources to do something like that. he was also a communications major, but he's going back for business because he's like, I can't do anything with this degree.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, dude, welcome to everyone's reality.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, what a mistake.
So he's just going back for another, I think because he doesn't have to take a lot of the courses, so I think it's 3 to 2. I think he's going to try to push it into 2 years, but ultimately it's like a 3-year program to get a completely new degree.
Honestly, if I had majored in writing arts, I might have a professional job by now. Yeah, because like I
don't know how I landed a semi-professional job.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm in awe. I am in awe, buddy. It's I mean, like it's hard for everyone.
It is, dude. I mean, I was out of work coming out of college for at least a year.
Yeah.
A little longer, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Of just
same. It was like it was like, I mean, like I'm still underemployed, but like it's better than nothing.
Yeah, making some kind of money.
Yeah.
Paying off loans and such.
Yeah. At least I'm paying off loans. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
sorry to end on a bummer note.
Yeah, real bummer note. Let's. Sorry, everyone, but another bump.
Fuck you. This is our show.
This is our show. This is literally just us in a car talking, so we can really kind of just talk about whatever we want. So,
yeah.
So if you don't like it,
now on to the topic we've all been waiting for: carpet bombing in Cambodia. Thank you, Nixon. Good night, folks.
Good night, America.